शुरू करें। There is an illness that continues to exist even after 150 years. The ancient practices, the modern techniques, even a combination of these is not able to overcome this hurdle. The experts are challenged, the institutes are challenged, even the government is challenged to find a way to deal with this. And guess what? They need your help. There is an institute in India which is 150 years old. On an average, this institute treats about 60,000 patients and 5,000 inmates every year. The institute has been in existence since 1870. Even Mother Teresa visited this place in the year 1983. Now this institute, this center, helps people overcome one of the most hushed and prevalent conditions in India of mental health. Started off as a center to treat epilepsy, leprosy and TB, this mental health center in Trivandrum has been long known since its inception to have been treating patients with mental health trauma and helping them in rehabilitation. Built on an area of over 36 acres, which is roughly equal to about 14 football grounds, having about 83 buildings for various purposes like the addiction, forensic psychiatry, admission wards and more. The experts at this 150-year-old mental health center say that one of the most difficult challenges it faces is something that a technology cannot resolve, the government laws and policies cannot resolve, because it is so crucial, so critical and yet so simple that, believe me, you can. And they need your help to ensure that their centuries worth of work is lasting. Even if you have not heard about them, or even if you don't know them, you can still help them and us. We are not asking for something out of your capacity or for any donations. All we are asking for is acceptance. That's right, 150 years of work, effort and research has brought us to this understanding that stigma is one of the biggest challenges is what we are facing today. It is not just the acceptance of the fact that there is mental illness, but it is the acceptance of people. About 60,000 people and 5,000 inmates are treated at this institute alone, and about 50% of them are either readmitted or are back in rehabilitation centers because it is very difficult for them to lead normal lives outside, either because they are not accepted by the society or they are having difficulties in getting a job just because they have been to a mental health center. It is like this: if you have ever had a broken arm or a leg, do people still treat you as if you are walking on crutches or are afraid to touch your arm because it might hurt you? No. You know you're okay, they know you're okay, everybody knows that it is a thing of the past and that it does not hurt anymore, that now you can lift things, walk, run, jump, pretty much do everything normally. So if you know anyone who has been stressed or depressed or who has been through a mental health trauma, even if it has been you and now they or you are okay and you don't know how to begin to accept the situation or let others know how to be more accepting of you, we'll just find out in the video how you can begin to do this thing step by step. Let's take a look. Number 1. Being inclusive. It's in the small things that we do, not talking to people, not inviting them for a movie or a lunch, no. Talk to them, not depending on what they did or what issue they had. They are probably out of it. All they need is this little chance, despite of whatever may have happened, to pick themselves up. Start small. Number 2. Jobs and work. One of the most hardest things to sustain is financial stability. Now I know trusting is difficult. If you're a job recruiter, interview people based on their merits, qualifications or skills, depending on what they represent something today and not on what they were before. It is going to help a lot. If you are a person who is seeking a job or work somewhere and you think that your condition or treatment is coming in the way, directly address it, talk about it. You have all the rights to apply for a job or work anywhere. Step 3. Normalization. We do keep talking about normalizing things, but here is the T. More often than not, we are afraid of the things or situations that we cannot see or what we do not believe in. And here is what makes mental health subjective to acceptance. Now next time, if somebody is coming and talking to you about depression, stress at work, about emotions or feelings that they cannot decipher, think of them as having a paper cut. If they were having a paper cut, you would suggest them to treat it, right? To put up a band-aid or even stitches. Just because it has not happened to you doesn't mean that it does not hurt someone. it does. The awareness video and the documentary is a fantastic way to share that mental health is a problem that can be resolved. It is all about incorporation in the society. One of the messages it leaves us with is that every individual who is outside today could be inside tomorrow. It's an attempt to help people realize that it is one of those situations where we have to come together to resolve this. That even after 150 years, this should not be the situation. I hope आपको आज का वीडियो अच्छा लगा. Do check the videos, the links are in the description. Also check the Darwaza Kholo website where there is a reach out form where you can talk about your stress day in and out. मेरा नाम है प्रथमेश. Signing off. खुश रहो, keep smiling और सुनो दरवाजा खोलो. Please be kind to the person next to you. Thank you.